So Pittsburgh Steelers backup quarterback Dwayne Haskins had lost a tooth and suffered substantial injuries on July the 3rd in Las Vegas. It said when he was attacked by his wife, who faces a domestic battery charge in Nevada. Now we're going to talk about, definitely when they got married, because this isn't really a good look at all. So his wife, Calabria Gondrizik Haskins, was arrested and charged with battery and domestic violence resulting in bodily harm as a result of the altercation at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas earlier this month. Now, police describe Haskins' injuries as substantial in nature and specified that he had bruising around his mouth, a split lip, and was missing a tooth, part of which was discovered on the hotel room floor. According to police, Haskins, would most certainly require dental work to repair his teeth. Now, this is his wife, ladies and gentlemen, not some random woman. His wife done this to him. He had said that he had won her out of his room. Haskins told a security officer at the hotel. The couple told police they were married in March. And were in Las Vegas to celebrate their commitment to each other with friends. They haven't even been married a year. The ink isn't really dry good enough on the marriage certificate. Brother Dwayne, did you sign a prenuptial agreement, my brother? I really hope so, because so far, this woman sounds loony. And let me tell you, brother, something. I'm going to continue with the story. Do not be fooled by a pretty face, because some of you think that these little women that you think is real attractive and pretty, they don't have no certified crazy in them, or they can't be abusive, or they can't be stalkerish, or they can't end up on what's that show that women be killing dudes on? Y'all know that show. My mind went blank right now in the comments. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, that show. Now, they said that they appear to have made up, though, since the July 3rd altercation. Now, he being a simp. Let me tell you why. And you may say, well, they married. How can he be a simp? No. Let me tell you why. She knocked your tooth out your mouth, brother. She knocked your tooth out your mouth. Split your lip. You got to spend money on that. She gets criminal charges. If she would have done that to me, I would have had to get an annulment. I'm just telling you that. Let me tell you why we would have had to get an annulment. Because it's not really called a divorce. If it's under a year, it's called an annulment. She had proved to me that she's crazy. That's all she proved to me. And I can't deal with that problem because, matter of fact, I don't even want to make sure not to have no babies with her, because I don't want that crazy being imparted to my kid. You understand what I'm saying? I would want that. Any woman that get aggressive with you, brothers, you got to make sure you cut that off immediately. Now, I don't know why Brother Dwayne here didn't see that side of her before he decided to marry this woman back in March. There's levels to that. They don't just go from 0 to 100 on you to that point. She was doing things, little things of aggression that led up to that, where she felt comfortable enough to swing on them like that. If a woman, brothers, talk to you even in a aggressive manner, I'm talking about like they cussing you out, they getting aggressive with it, or they want to get in your face, say, what you gonna do? Let me tell you something. You brothers allow that to go on, then you will end up like Dwayne here. You understand? When they get to that point, they get in your face, they have no respect for you as a man, and they know they can depend on the system to back them up for the most part. Because I'm sure that just because he's a quote unquote NFL celebrity, the only reason they probably done something about it, because if he'd have been just a regular brother like me and you, they probably wouldn't have done much about it at all. And you know this. It takes a lot for the police to arrest a woman for domestic violence. And men, 1 in 10 men will be victims of domestic violence. 24% of the victims of domestic violence are men, but they don't talk about that. Now, he posted some lyrics from Drake on Instagram and all that. If they don't have a story these days, they'll make one. Life always on, man. I'll never get a break from it. Nobody's making up a story, brother. Your wife punched you in the mouth. You lost a tooth. It ain't no way you should be dealing with that at all. But I know how some of you brothers are. You get smitten by a woman's looks and you want to just let them get away with a whole lot. But then later on, that same little woman gonna cause you hell. Listen to your brother if you see this, Dwayne. So it said Haskins told police that his wife was upset that he went to a nightclub with his friends without waiting for her and the rest of their group. He said he did not remember being hit in the mouth, but did say they got into a verbal argument. Now, his wife told police that she tried to break up a fight between him and one of his friends earlier that evening, resulting in her falling and hitting the back of her head. She said she was suffering from head and neck pain in addition to bruises on her legs, but told police she could not remember who, if anyone, had battered her. Now, what if the police took that the wrong way and said, "Oh, your husband did it," and then arrest him? You see how where this is going, brothers? It said, now, according to the police report, it's like his wife told police she was unsure how Haskins' face was injured, suggesting that one of his friends did it. She lying to the police. Do you really want to stay married to her? They say when told by police that she was being accused of causing Haskins' face injury, she asked if it was the former Ohio State star who was accusing her. As the report says, she told police Haskins could not be arrested because of his occupation. As a friend of his wife told police that they heard an argument between the couple and saw them tussling and shoving each other. They say now his wife is scheduled to be back in court on August the 3rd. Now they said Dwayne was a former first-round pick by Washington football team, and Haskins struggled over his first 2 years in the league and was cut last season. In addition to losing his starting job last season, Haskins also fined $40,000 for violating the NFL's COVID-19 protocols after he was seen in public partying without a mask. He said he has since signed a 1-year deal for $850,000 to be a backup in Pittsburgh. He said Haskins had earned over $14 million in his brief NFL career. But Dwayne, I'm telling you, brother, that woman right there, she's abusive, she's a liar, and you really want to listen. It's okay, brother. Sometimes we marry the wrong women. It happens, okay? Save yourself the trouble before you really get in deep. You better get rid of this one, because let me tell you something. Any woman that's married to a black man and she dealing with that police, that's going to tell you right then and there what kind of woman you have. Because listen, every woman in America know that the police is danger for black men, no matter what occupation that we're in. And when it came to her taking responsibility of what she done, she was trying to blame it on one of his friends. It had nothing to do with it. She was trying to say she was being abused low key. And then they say, well, who did it to you? I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I mean, this woman here, like I said, brother, you better leave that woman. I'm telling you, you'll end up in jail. She gonna take all your money from divorce court. Boy, don't you get her pregnant. Whatever. I'm telling you, brother, you get that woman pregnant, and let's say you leave, she's gonna be hell on wheels. You get that woman pregnant. Man, you better look, brothers, some of y'all got these abusive women, and some of them y'all think is extremely attractive. That's not the business. And fighting with a woman ain't a life to live, man. Because you know good and well, if you hit her the wrong way or whatever, she call the police, they automatically jailing you. Taking away, definitely. You get a domestic violence charge, you can't even have your gun no more. You need your Second Amendment rights. So I'm just doing this story to say, brothers, don't fall for the pretty faces. If they're certified crazy, let me tell you something. The face is the only thing in the beginning, the look. That gets you in the door with a man. Now, to keep a man, it has to be the character of a woman. You understand? And with today, let me go there. Even if a woman don't have the face, if she got the character, and that character is just superb, people going to plastic surgeons and getting the face, fixing up their whole body and everything. Good example, Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner got a whole surgical made face. And look, it made her all kind of money. Now, if she'd have stayed looking like she normally looked prior to that, she wouldn't have got anything. Let's call that what it is. We've seen many stories that women went to the plastic surgeon and now look at them. You know what I'm saying? So we just live in that world. I said the world of witchcraft, makeup and plastic surgeons, right? But brother, I'm just saying, man, do not deal with no crazy woman. No woman gonna hit you. Woman gonna lie. I'm telling you, listen to your uncle. I know what I'm talking about. But, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation with Dwayne Haskins here. And it's your first time, joining us on the channel. Make sure you subscribe. We'd love to have you. And those of you who are watching all the time and haven't subscribed, ghost watchers, make sure you subscribe too. That way you'll know exactly when we post a new video.